Welcome to our countdown of the top 14 weakest animals in the world. When we think of the animal kingdom, we often imagine its most powerful members. We picture the raw, untamed strength of a grizzly bear, the lightning-fast strike of a cheetah, or the colossal size of a blue whale. The story of the wild is so often about might, a relentless competition where only the strongest survive. But what about the other side of that story? The side that doesn't rely on brute force, razor-sharp claws, or intimidating size. In this countdown, we're exploring a different kind of existence. Here, weakness means profound vulnerability. Having a body so fragile it seems made of glass, lacking any natural weapons for defense, or being so slow and conspicuous that you're an easy target for predators. These are the creatures that seem to have drawn the short straw in the evolutionary lottery, missing the armor, venom, or speed that protects their peers. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. Despite their apparent disadvantages, these animals are still here. They haven't been wiped off the face of the earth. How is that possible? Their survival is a testament to nature's incredible ingenuity. They've developed some of the most bizarre and brilliant strategies imaginable, from mastering the art of invisibility and forming unlikely alliances, to simply reproducing so quickly that their populations can withstand constant losses. You'll be amazed at how these underdogs navigate a world full of dangers, proving that strength isn't the only path to survival. Some of the animals on our list might even be creatures you see every day, hiding their fragility in plain sight. So, get ready to have your perception of the animal kingdom turned upside down as we count down the top 14 weakest animals in the world. Let's dive in. 1. Jellyfish. Drifting through the world's oceans for over 500 million years, these ethereal creatures are among the planet's oldest multi-organ animals. They predate dinosaurs and trees, yet their design seems impossibly simple and delicate for such a long reign in the harsh marine world. Jellyfish have no bones, no brain, and no heart. Their bodies are made of 95% water, giving them their ghostly appearance. This simple structure is a marvel of efficiency. The bell, or medusa, contracts to propel them through the water in a gentle, pulsating dance. Without a brain, a net of nerves helps them react to their surroundings, and some even have basic light-sensing organs to navigate between the sunlit surface and the dark depths. This watery composition makes them incredibly fragile. A strong wave can tear their delicate bodies apart. They are also a key food source for predators like leathery-throated sea turtles and massive ocean sunfish, who can consume them without issue. Against these forces, the jellyfish appears utterly defenseless, a passive floater at the mercy of the currents and hungry mouths. But what saves them are their tentacles armed with thousands of microscopic stinging cells called nematocysts. When triggered, these cells fire tiny, venom-filled harpoons. The potency varies wildly, from a mild rash to the lethal sting of the infamous box jellyfish, whose venom is among the most deadly in the world. This hidden weaponry is their great equalizer. Perhaps most astonishing is the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. When faced with injury or starvation, it can revert its cells to their earliest form and begin its life cycle anew. It's a creature that is both incredibly vulnerable and biologically immortal, a true testament to the strange and wonderful ways life finds a way to endure. 14. Kiwi bird. This flightless bird from New Zealand is small, shy, and weak compared to other birds. Kiwis can't fly, they move slowly, and their only defense is hiding in the underbrush. With fragile bones and poor eyesight, they rely on their keen sense of smell to find insects and avoid predators. Without human protection, kiwi populations would struggle to survive. 13. Naked mole rat. The naked mole rat looks odd, and it's definitely not built for strength. These tiny rodents have thin, wrinkled skin, poor eyesight, and almost no ability to fight off predators. Their only advantage? They live in massive underground colonies, using teamwork to protect themselves. Alone, a naked mole rat wouldn't stand a chance. 12. Sloths are famous for being slow, but also weak. Their muscles make up only about 25% of their body weight, compared to about 40% in most mammals. On the ground, they're nearly helpless against predators like jaguars or eagles. Their best defense is camouflage, moving so slowly that algae grows on their fur, helping them blend into the trees. 11. Axolotl, known as the walking fish. The axolotl is a fragile salamander that never fully develops into adulthood. With soft skin and little physical defense, axolotls are easy prey in the wild. They survive mainly in controlled environments or aquariums, but their real power lies in regeneration. They can regrow entire limbs, even parts of their brain. 10. Sea sponge. The sea sponge is one of the simplest animals alive. With no muscles, no nerves, and no mobility, sponges are completely immobile. They just sit on the ocean floor, filtering water for food. Without their chemical defenses that deter predators, sponges would be one of the weakest living creatures on Earth. 9. Tarsiers are tiny primates with enormous eyes and delicate bodies. Weighing less than a smartphone, they're physically weak and vulnerable to larger animals. Their survival depends on agility and jumping ability. They can leap up to 40 times their body length to escape predators. Strength? Not much, but speed and eyesight keep them alive. 8. Starfish may look tough with their rough skin, but they're actually very weak. They move slowly using tiny tube feet and have no real way to fight predators. A hungry fish or seabird can easily rip them apart. Their only advantage is regeneration. If a starfish loses an arm, it can grow it back over time. 7. Pika. The pika is a small mammal related to rabbits, found in cold mountain regions. These little creatures can't dig well, can't climb, and have no defenses against predators. Instead, they spend their time collecting grass and hiding in rock crevices. Their survival depends entirely on staying out of sight. 6. Seahorses are delicate and weak swimmers, often relying on their tails to cling to plants so they don't get swept away by currents. They lack speed, power, and defensive tools, making them easy prey. Their only defense is camouflage, blending into coral and seaweed to hide from predators. 5. Caterpillar. Before becoming butterflies, caterpillars are soft-bodied and slow-moving, making them some of the weakest creatures in the wild. Birds, wasps, and even ants prey on them easily. Some caterpillars develop toxic hairs or bright colors as warnings, but without those, they're completely defenseless. 4. Koalas may look cuddly, but they're not built for strength. With weak muscles and slow movement, they spend most of their time sleeping in eucalyptus trees. Their diet is low in energy, leaving them sluggish and vulnerable. While their claws help them cling to trees, they can't do much against predators. 3. Manatee. Nicknamed the sea cow, manatees are gentle giants that lack natural defenses. They move slowly, have no sharp teeth or claws, and are often injured by boat propellers. Their best survival tactic is simply living in shallow, safe waters. Sadly, their weakness makes them highly endangered. 2. Pandas are adored worldwide, but when it comes to strength, they're surprisingly weak compared to other bears. They have poor survival instincts and rely almost entirely on eating bamboo, which offers little energy. Unlike grizzlies or polar bears, pandas don't hunt or fight much. Their strength lies more in cuteness than in survival skills. So there you have it, our countdown of the top 14 weakest animals in the world. As we've explored this list, it's clear that what we call weakness is often just a different kind of strength. Many of these animals have survived not through power, but through clever adaptations and unique strategies, showing us the incredible diversity of life on our planet. From the ethereal jellyfish, whose ancient design has pulsed through our oceans for millions of years, to the famously slow-moving sloth, each creature on this list challenges our idea of what it means to be strong. Survival isn't always about being the fastest or fiercest. Sometimes it's about blending in, forming alliances, or thriving on what others cannot. The koala, for example, survives on a diet that would be toxic to most animals, carving out its own niche in the wild. These animals have mastered the art of survival in unconventional ways. Whether it's through camouflage, social cooperation, or remarkable regeneration, they prove that there are many paths to success in nature. Their existence is a quiet reminder that strength comes in many forms, and that every creature has a role to play in the web of life. In fact, their perceived weakness often makes them incredibly important. Many of these species are sensitive barometers for the health of their ecosystems. Their struggles can be the first crucial warning sign that an environment is in trouble, making their protection not just a matter of sentiment, but of critical ecological necessity. Which of these underdogs did you find yourself rooting for the most? Did our list surprise you? Or is there another creature whose subtle survival skills deserve a spot in the limelight? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your perspectives and learning alongside you. If you enjoy this deep dive into the unsung heroes of the animal kingdom, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the wild's most fascinating secrets. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.